First day of school, 2019-2020 school year. This is my 8th year of teaching. It is 7:10 in the morning and I've been up since 2:30. I'll tell you why in a little bit, but first we need to go get some coffee. I couldn't make my own because a pipe burst and there is water spraying all over our kitchen right now, so going to work. Okay, well the day has started. The first class has started, but it's my prep period, so I don't have any kids right now, so I was just in the hallway directing little 6th graders to their first class of the day, which is so confusing because we start with second period on Thursdays. So the poor things are always so confused. It's so confusing. It's legitimately confusing, so I always stand out there and just try to help them out on the first day. I have my venti coffee with me because at about 2:30 this morning, Jensen just started throwing up. He was with me in my bed, which was great, and woke me up. He just, I don't really know what happened. I think he just must have like a stomach bug because he started throwing up then and just didn't really stop. Like we thought it would be a one-time thing and we cleaned everything up and changed the sheets and all of that, and then he did it again. And again and again, so there was no going back to sleep. We just had to keep him like propped upright, like, you know, sitting up. Anytime he laid down, he would just, you know, start getting sick again. And he only wanted to sit on me, and he wanted my hands on his tummy. If I took them off, he would like replace them, so poor little thing. So thank goodness Derek's school doesn't start until next week, because I don't know what we would do. Like, what if today was both of our first day of school? I don't know what we would do about that. So he's staying home with him. And then as I was walking out the door of our like 100-year-old apartment, one of the pipes in the wall just like burst. Like all of this water started squirting out of the wall all over all the towels that we had just used to mop up everything with Jensen. So it's been a morning. I've been up for a long time. I'm already tired. So it's gonna be a bit of a rough day, 'cause yeah, it just is. It's just life. One thing I try to remember though is just that like the first day is not the end. It's the literal first day. And I remember reading all those books like Harry Wong, like First Days of School or whatever, and I don't know if I'm like remembering it wrong or like inflating it in my head, but it just made me so stressed about the first day of school. Like, you must pick the right outfit. You only have one chance to make a first impression. Everything you do at the beginning sets up your entire year, and it's all about that first week. And I'm kind of like, whatever, man. You might only have one chance to make a first impression, but you have all year to build relationships with these kids. And you can change things, and if, you know, you don't wear the most authoritative outfit on the first day, that's not gonna be the reason that like your classroom management doesn't happen, or what, like, I don't know. Some of that kind of stuff, I'm just like, we're fine, we're fine. The kids are so nervous on the first day of school. I don't think they're even paying that much attention to the teachers. Maybe in like elementary school or whatever, sure, but like our kids literally have 7 different classes they have to find. And I have a feeling they're more concerned about like who is in each class with them than the teacher. So yeah, I mean, a lot of times they're pretty quiet on the first day, you know, everybody's kind of nervous, and then like it's like me that's the one kind of like a camp director, kind of like running everything on the first day, and that's probably not happening today. Probably gonna be more of like a chill day, and that's fine. And then tomorrow, hopefully, things will go better for me, and I'll have a little more energy to put in, and yeah, but just, if you don't have a great first day, that doesn't mean you're not gonna have a good year. So we're starting with circles. I did this last year and maybe the year before as well. So I have some like prompts and stuff, and I don't know, I was gonna do some games, but I might not do the games now. But we're starting off with the daily slides right away, so let me show you. I was just pulling these up. So for my 6th graders, it's having a hard time focusing, but yeah, we're just doing some community circles. I want to hear their full names, a favorite thing about back to school, and their favorite thing about summer. We'll do a couple of other questions too, but those will be the first ones, and I just wanted them to have something to look at so that if they forget what the question was, they can look up at the board. Pull up my other one here. Ashley from Building Book Love had this really good idea for like getting to know you questions in an English classroom. So the verb that you like doing most, the adjective your friends use for you, and a noun you couldn't live without. And we'll also go over just like are they over there? Yeah, our circle norms. I'll just kind of like introduce myself a little bit, but I don't have like a presentation for them or anything today. I don't have the syllabus. I don't have any papers to give them. We're gonna start doing that tomorrow, and I don't even finish with that tomorrow really. It's kind of a slow process, but I will document some of it for you. I think I have a pretty solid plan for how to kick off the year this year. But again, it's a multi-day plan. It doesn't all happen today. So if today's not wonderful, we're fine. We are going to start talking about identity right away, and using that as kind of like a get to know you topic, I guess, and looking at these social justice standards. So I've been talking about these a lot. They are on the Teaching Tolerance website, and then I just typed them up so that they were like a little bit more bulletin board friendly, and these are free on my blog, so you can get them for any grade level that you teach, and these aren't content specific, so it doesn't matter what subject you teach or if you have little kids, big kids, it's relevant to everybody. So we're just gonna start in this corner and start talking about who we are and our families and the various groups that we are a part of. And so this quarter of the year, we're really gonna be focusing on identity. There are 5 standards related to identity, so we're gonna be moving through these, and I'm excited to do that with them. I'll get more into this later, but tomorrow I'm gonna have these name tags on every desk, so I will, put my desks back in the regular arrangement, and these will be waiting for them. I just made a couple samples for myself. We're gonna fill out a few things about ourselves in these corners as well, and I'm gonna have them keep these for like a month because I have 200 students to get to know, and so I need a little reminder. And then I just started making this based on the identity chart strategy from Facing History. So I took all of this stuff from like the Facing History website, and they are going to make these little flags that I usually hang up like over there in my windows. I think I'm just gonna have my 6th graders do these, but I'm gonna take a picture of them with my Polaroid camera. And then I have these little stickers. So they're gonna stick their picture in the middle of the flag, and then they'll just do a little identity chart around it and write down different aspects of their identity and their name. Plus we do have, the syllabus and the procedures and all of that to go over as well. So there's a lot to do in the first couple of days. I still have a little bit of time before my first class comes in for the year. Just gonna make sure that I'm all ready to go. So I will check back in a little while, but I hope your first day goes better than mine. Okay, I just wanted to check in and say that I taught my first class, and now we're on break because that's how it goes. So I had a prep period, then 1 class, and then now we're on break again, and then I'll have 3 classes in a row, and then lunch, and then 2 classes after lunch. So I still have a long way to go, but we got through 1. So it was fine. I'm tired, but I had my 6th graders, so they're new and they're like excited and they're not quite sure what to do. So we did our little circles, and I had them like ask questions at the end. That's how I feel the last few minutes if we have a little more time before the bell's gonna ring. We're using this as our talking piece today, but normally we use my like throwable microphone. I just didn't have time to make sure it worked, so we'll use that next week. But yeah, I gotta check in with Derek. Poor thing. He said he had to choose, like, he was trying to catch all of the water coming out of the pipe in the wall in a bucket, and then he like looked over and Jensen's throwing up again all over the couch, and he's trying to decide, like, do I drop the bucket or do I help the kid? Like what do I do? So I had to call the plumber, the landlord, Jensen's daycare, to let them know he wasn't coming. Yeah, I don't know if he needs to like go to the doctor or something too. Maybe we need to take him to urgent care. So I'm distracted for sure. I'm looking forward, well, not really looking forward to going home, but I need to go home and make sure everybody's okay. So one class down, 5 to go. Okay, my room is back to rows for now, and I was gonna put up name tags so that I would have something done for tomorrow, but actually the class that I have first tomorrow morning, they have an assembly, you know, like just behavior and procedure assembly thing for all the 8th graders. So it's kind of annoying because then I'm a whole day behind with them. Like whatever I do with the rest of my classes tomorrow, I'm gonna have to catch that class up on Monday. So it's kind of a bummer to be off like immediately. So I'm not gonna put their name tags out until Monday, and then I could put the next classes out, but I don't want that first class to like mess with them at all just when they come in the morning. So there's really nothing that I can get done. The bell just rang, and I could definitely do like more planning, but I am going to head straight home. I don't think I've ever done this on a first day of school. I'm going right home to see what I can do for Derek and Jensen, and I'm super tired. I don't know what we're gonna do. Like, I don't know if we still have water spraying out of our wall. Like, I'm thinking we should just go to like urgent care and then a hotel. Like, take Jensen to urgent care, make sure that he's hydrated enough, and then just go to a hotel where they have endless towels and sheets. Maybe I can get a little planning done for tomorrow. So today was definitely a weird first day of school. My voice is sore from leading circles 6 times today, but that always happens. My voice is always tired. So I'm not used to talking all day long. I sat though, so like my feet aren't very tired. Here's my outfit. I didn't put any special thought into it or anything this morning. I just had to get out the door, but yeah, that was my very weird, very real first day of school, and it can only get better from here. Happy school year, and I will see you on a better day.